Odell Beckham Jr. to the Dallas Cowboys is a 95% certainly, wrote one prominent media guy. OBJ to the Buffalo Bills is a done deal, promised one prominent OBJ buddy. Odell really only wants to come home to the Giants, said dozens of New York media people. And now that the truth about OBJ's readiness to play is out there, as it was always destined to be, in the eyes of everyone in the NFL right around last Friday, when they became aware of his willingness to visit and sign, but not to actually work out. Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio has written a story about how Beckham should be upset with the Cowboys and should sue the Cowboys. That would be quite something. Maybe he can sign and sue all in one big meeting at the Star, killing two signature birds with one pen. Florio uses the word astounding to describe the turn of events. What he's missing, though, is that the turn of events is not as drastic as he imagines. There is now panic in the streets of Cowboys Nation because suddenly all the percentages and all the guarantees and all the predictions are shriveling, largely as a result of Cowboys owner Jerry Jones' public refusal to play the game of percentages, guarantee, and predictions. So what changed about Dallas' concerns about OBJ's health? Nothing, I say. Nothing. I won't argue the legalities of a team acknowledging that a guy who had knee surgery is still recovering from knee surgery. That's essentially what the Cowboys media leaks are saying. But Florio is a lawyer, so maybe he knows something I don't know. I will argue, though, that OBJ himself told Cowboys pals that he'll need 5 weeks to get healthy and play. Does him revealing this means he can sue himself? Florio additionally fancies himself as a sleuth, celebrating his own deductive reasoning by writing, "So who did this knee information come from? Beckham's camp? No way. It only came from the Cowboys." You think? Given the fact that team owner Jerry Jones has expressed worry about Beckham's health on the record on live radio, yes, the view that OBJ's knee isn't healthy is indeed the Cowboys' view. Surprise! What did Jerry say again? Well, I'm not confident at all. Jones said on Tuesday. That's the issue. We all realize that issue of health. We've got to have our eyes wide open, and it's going to be addressed. No surprise. If you followed our coverage of the OBJ World Tour, starting with our report on Dallas' October 24th decision to take seriously the idea of an Odell pursuit, you already know all about all of this. As we reported on Friday, the Cowboys were disappointed, the polite word we used, to discover the OBJ non-workout intention. Call that a leak if you wish. But a leak isn't a lie. Beckham suffered a torn ACL in the Super Bowl last February while playing with the Rams, met with the Cowboys medical staff in and around the Star on Monday, and underwent a physical to check out in part the status of that rehab knee. And it kinda went as some expected, a red flag for a Cowboys organization that said all along that the first intent of this signing must be about this year and about a Super Bowl chase. I still contend that Odell should now sign with whichever team he prefers, with the team wisely insisting that he begin rehabbing under its supervision, with a plan to contribute whenever he can. Playoffs 2023, whenever. He should inform his agent and his lawyer and his circle of that. Or, the injured player should sue a team for acknowledging that he's an injured player, and also sign with that same team. That sounds like fun.